The guy, or being sexually harassed by a guy, like a woman
You feel
being.
like when females talk about sexual harassment, you think it's based on how the guy is attractive or not?
Yes,
Okay. And why so?
because the more attractive you are, the more susceptible you are to um, getting sexually harassed. The more attractive you are.
I was saying for the guy though, like if a guy is doing it, I feel like best sexual harassment based on whether they find you attractive or not. Though, because ugly guys say the same thing. They gonna say, he creepy or weird. But if a guy they find attractive do it, they gonna be okay with it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, they can be okay. They can not be okay with an attractive woman doing the same thing.
Mm.
It's
Okay.
not common, I guess. It's not, you know, as spoken about like it is for a man to sexually harass a pretty female.
Mm.
But I think it goes both ways.
Okay.
You know,
Okay.
it'll
Right. Right.
probably
Right.
piss him off if she was kind of like, ugly. But you have some kind of crazy females too. You can have the ones that are like all the way beautiful, but then you're like, okay, you're just off. Like you lost a couple of marbles, and
Mm.
just kind of crazy, and that will make a man look at her like
All right.
you're not
But
attractive at all.
okay. So back up from the camera. I want everybody to see your whole face. Right there. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Okay.
Is there
Okay.
people in this right now?
Oh yeah, people in it. Oh yeah, people in it. Okay, you feel like women with large body counts feel confident enough to post half naked pictures on what's your thoughts on women posting half naked pictures on Instagram? Do you think that's a one with high value or low value?
Uh, probably probably low value.
Okay, why so?
But that's my opinion.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody is not like that. Um, but the reason why is because it can be a number of reasons why she does it. She can do it because she's trying to fill a void. She can do it because she's hurt. She can do it as payback. She can do it because she doesn't love herself enough to even give herself that self-respect. It could be a number of things.
I think the number one reason they're doing it because they're doing it for validation and attention. Though it all goes back to attention. They ain't got no daddy. Though. I think they daddy didn't give them enough hugs and kisses and ponyback rides, and that's what the problem is. These bum ass bitches and bum ass niggas.
Yeah, I mean it could be that too. But you can have a church going girl that can turn all the way left,
That is true.
and
There are exceptions to the rules, but it's more likely when they have baby mamas and baby daddies out here, the child is more likely to go on the wayside if they be in baby mama and baby. The baby mama culture, the children are more likely to be uncivilized mutts. I feel like and grow up to be unproductive citizens of society. In my humble
right.
opinion, that's
Well,
what I feel.
I mean, cause I kind of came from, I came from a broken home.
Keep the phone still. Keep the
Um,
phone still. Right there. Right there. Keep it right there.
okay.
Uh,
Yeah, I came from a broken home. So my mom was in and out. My dad stayed, and I'm a huge daddy's girl. Um, so there's things that a woman needed to teach me to be brought up as a woman. So it can go both ways. If the woman doesn't have a father and she's looking for validation in the club, she's looking for validation within her body, giving it to whoever. Um, she's looking for any kind of validation anywhere else except to try and build morals. It can go that way if the mother is not involved. That's just like the son. If the son doesn't have the father, how is he going to know how to be a man? You see what I'm saying? So how am I to be in a situation? It's just the opposite parent was not present.
Long story short, is basically we got broken people getting together and we having broken children and they end up in prison. If people knew the negative effects of having children out of wedlock, over 80% of the inmates in prison are single parent homes, single mother homes actually. They're most likely to drop out of school, be on drugs, and have lower self-esteem if your child is out of wedlock or your child is divorced. If you have divorced children, your child will like to feel unloved and unwanted and unappreciated,
Yeah.
most likely.
But also
But
too amongst what those percentage you said, what percentage was that?
over
80%?
80%.
Okay, so
Yes, that's correct.
and they also said over 80% of them are innocent for the crimes that they so-called done.
Well, be that as they may, though. Be that as they may. We're gonna move on. You feel like a woman you feel like a man who respects himself will have a bright future, and a woman who respects herself will have a clean past.
Mm, I don't know, because you never know the crimes they had to do in order to get where they are today, in order to be beautiful. You got to come through the mud somewhere.
When you go
Somewhere
through,
you came through the mud.
that's
The
the
wise
problem
man
right
didn't
there.
get wise
Wait,
until he actually went through everything
wait,
he's telling.
wait. That's the problem, though. All these relationships going through the mud. They in the mud and they stuck in the mud because they dirty as fuck. That's what they is. Some dirty motherfuckers. That's what
Well, I
it
mean,
is.
if you realize if one person realizes that at least one of them, they can try to see and rectify the issue. At least one. But if you both fucked up and you both in the mud and you're just like complacent and you comfortable, then shit, there's no hope.
Okay. You feel like most women fall in love with the lifestyle of a man, not with the man himself?
Me personally, or just what I see, because I can speak on
Personal opinion. I want your personal
my
opinion.
personal opinion. I think the man himself, me.
Mm, okay.
But I see that my sister fell in love with the style of the man, like the lifestyle of the man.
Why you believe women are attracted to a man with status, money? Why you think women are attracted to men with status and money, and and other women are attracted to him as well?
Probably because that's their, their life jacket
Mm,
for their security.
mm.
They might not have something, you know, because without that man, like, what does she have?
Okay. You feel like once a woman regrets sleeping with so many guys, she will say body count isn't important.
Ooh. I'm not sure, because I mean,
Take your time with it. Take your time with it.
I don't think they get believed if they say, oh, well, it doesn't matter. Or if they say, oh, it's only been 12 in my whole life. You know, I don't
I
think
would say this.
that any man that she comes across to ask that question to her, it would make a difference to him.
I just gonna say this, and I'm gonna stand on this very firm and solid. I don't believe no woman would tell you the exact body count. They're only gonna count the men that was good. That's what they do. If she got 10 bodies, you gotta times it by 2. It's 20.
You know, J. Cole said that.
You gotta times it by 2 or 3. Guys, they're not gonna count the one night stands in the miscellaneous dick that they did. They're not gonna count what they did in Miami with their girlfriends when they put the same guy that night. They're not gonna count what they did in Jamaica. Guys, this is a true story. They will never tell you the truth. Don't work, guys. Don't even worry about that. They never tell you the truth, anyways.
I beg to differ.
Okay.
Because for one, for me, if we're talking about me,
What's your body count there?
mine is 12.
Well,
and you say that
you
they'll
sure
never
it ain't 21? You ain't dyslexic? Are you dyslexic? It's
I'm
21.
12. My body count is 12.
How old
Literally.
you is?
One of my friends, before I had my son, she had wrote down on a piece of paper, and she wrote, like, hers was 2 pages front and back.
Dang!
So,
Woo! Let me
but
tell you
me,
something.
it's because
Wait, wait,
I think a lot of the
wait,
time
wait, wait, wait. Slow down, slow down. How old are you?
I'm 36. My birthday is tomorrow.
How many kids you have?
I have one.
You realize? Well, let me say this. You say you got 12 bodies, right?
Yes.
Now we can't say your friend had a page front and back. Listen, I had a girl on here. I think she wasn't even 30 yet. I think she was like 28, maybe or 20. I don't know. She wasn't even 30. I can't remember the exact age. Her body count was like 250.
What? Are you telling?
250.
Are you saying that right now because you times whatever she did by 3,
No,
or
this is,
was
bruh.
that like her real
Listen,
life?
listen, listen to me very carefully. There's a video. I got a video of this. I'm gonna send you the video. I would play it right now, but I don't feel like just scrolling through my phone. I got over 1,000 videos on YouTube, so all right, that's gonna take. But I'm gonna send you the video. The girl said she had 250 bodies and she wasn't 30. 250.
Wow.
You gotta let that sink in right there, guys. These women are fucking at a high speed. They don't value their bodies. A lot of women.
I do. I do very much. But I started late too. I lost my virginity, late in life. I just had my son 5 years ago. Um, and
That's
I've
another
never,
thing. This is another thing I realize. Why are y'all baby mamas becoming baby mamas in y'all 30s? Why are y'all married before y'all carried? Why do y'all decide to have
well, I
these
had went
children?
through a 13-year relationship. So I was in before the 13-year relationship, I had a boyfriend that was like out of high school. So I didn't start dating until I was out of high school. So then that year I had lost my virginity and then I had turned 20. So,
Okay.
and that's when I had met my baby's father, and I
Mm,
was with him for
mm.
13 and a half years, and we haven't been together since I was pregnant with my son.
Okay. You said you had your son 5 years, so you had him at what age?
Huh?
You had your son at what age?
5 years ago, so 30, 36, 35, 40, 31.
Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Okay. We're gonna do that. Okay. And you didn't decide to marry the man you had a baby with. Interesting. Cool. We're gonna
No,
move on from that.
because there was a lot of things going on. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't just because I did something wrong. See, anytime that we had an argument or
But
anytime that I
let's
was fucked
wait.
up,
If we can go back and forth about, we can play tennis about who was right, who was wrong. But at the
no,
end of
it's
the
not
day,
about that.
listen,
It's
listen,
about
listen,
me
listen,
and my values for
listen,
why
listen,
I didn't say
listen,
yes.
listen to me very carefully. When y'all women decide to have a baby by a man and not marry him, and you decide to give him life, precious, your value depreciates. And whatever rate you is, if you're 8 and you have a child, it goes down 5 by 3 rates. So you're an 8, you're really a 4 if you have a baby by a man. That ain't your husband. Your value depreciates.
And
Yeah, I
that's the
said it.
opinion of what?
I said it.
Yours
If you're
or
out here having
someone
kids by
else's?
men that ain't your husband, your value depreciates. And your chance of getting married is very highly unlikely.
Even if she has one? Because I
Doesn't
read
matter.
different.
No, it doesn't matter. One doesn't matter. One too damn many. It's very unlikely for you to get married.
Mm,
That's just my humble opinion. And guess what though? It's very unlikely. You got a son?
yes.
Yeah, it's very unlikely though, most likely. But we gotta move on. We gotta move on. We got other stuff. Do you believe the majority of women have a side nigga?
Yes.
And why so?
Because she's gonna one guy's gonna be for one reason and the other one's gonna be for another reason. I've
You
seen
got
it done.
you got side dudes?
No.
Have you
If
had
I
them
fuck with
in the
somebody,
past?
that's who I'm fucking with.
Oh really?
That's real. And people can disagree or agree, but whatever. It's not gonna change my insight on that.
Okay. Okay. Right. Do you feel like beauty is given to a woman and success is earned by a man? So who is the prize then? If success is earned by a man and beauty is given to a woman, who is the real prize in the relationship?
If success is given to a
No,
man and
no,
beauty is
it's
given
no. If success is earned by a man and beauty is given to a woman, who is the prize
both.
and why?
both, because without, that's just because it's supposed to be like that. If a woman can be given the success of what a man can do, then we wouldn't have issues. But that's not how we're built. We're not built that way.
Interesting. Okay, we gotta move on. Okay. Masculinity is so toxic, then kids growing up without dads will be better off than those with them. But they aren't. They're more depressed, get worse grades, more suicidal, incarcerated more, and have higher instances of teen pregnancy. We need more masculinity, not less. You agree or disagree?
Masculinity within women, or the masculinity within the house?
Yes,
like for the man.
House, with a man in the house.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
And why so?
Because I'm a single mother. And I can only do so much. I can only teach my son so much. And statistics for him, I can't teach him how to be a man. I can only teach him how to treat women and how to clean and do those things. But I can't teach him certain things out of the house that I can't do myself.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm a big daddy's girl, like I said. I see my dad do a lot of things, so it's only going to be natural that I'm going to try to do that too and make him proud.
Okay.
But in corporate world, I can't do that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Let me say this right. Let me say this right here for you too, by the way. You say you can teach them how to treat women. I think women teach their sons how to be suckers and simps without a man in the household. They teach them how to be suckers. They teach them how to be the man that they would never fuck or date. That's what they teach them to be like. The man that they'll never have sex with in real life, and the man that'll never give a time of day unless they're 55 or 60. That's when they want to date those type of guys they're teaching their sons to be with. Because they're teaching their sons to be one way for the most part, but they're fucking the man differently than what they're dating. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think so, though.
You don't think so? That with a lot of women?
No.
Well, guys, in the YouTube comments, I want y'all to try. Do you agree or disagree with that statement I just said? And do not ask me to repeat what I just said, because I don't remember it that fast. But, okay. We're going to move on. We got a couple more. There got another quote for you. Agree or disagree. I want your opinions on it. Ladies, before you call a man ugly, just remember 90% of your beauty can be removed with a wet wipe. You agree or disagree?
I don't wear makeup, so.
You don't wear makeup?
But yeah.
You natural.
Yeah, I'm natural.
Is that your natural hair right there?
Yes, it is.
Let me see your natural hair right there. Let me see it. So that's your butt.
That's my butt. I never had work done.
So you never had a relaxer?
No. I don't have relaxers.
Do you believe true beauty lies beyond appearance?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Do you feel like a woman who cheat? Do you feel like a woman who's willing to cheat on her man for the man that you cheat on with? Do you feel like she'll cheat on, do the same thing with the next man that she end up cheating, that she got with?
Can you say that one more time?
If she's willing to cheat on her man for you, do you feel like she'll do it for the same with another man?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
And why so?
Because careful how you get them, because how you got them is exactly how you're going to lose them. That's facts, flat out. And that's the reason why my body count is the way that it is. Because I believe in karma, and I believe what comes around goes around. And what I put into whatever person in relationship, good is going to come out of it.
Let me say this right here. Do you feel like if most people would wait till they have sex, till they're married, and have children with their husbands and wives and their family, do you feel like there'd be less bastard kids running around and less broken-hearted relationships?
Maybe. But who's to say that the preacher did the same shit? Who's to say that
Stop it. We gotta stop doing this. Stop it. Stop right there. We gotta stop pointing fingers and doing
No. It's not, because when I was pointing the finger to me, there was somebody who disagreed. You see what I'm saying? And I
But
don't care that they disagreed. It's just a fact that of how my morals are, how I set my character, how I am, and everything else behind closed doors and not on the camera
but listen though,
speak
but listen to me.
volumes.
Wait. Whoa, slow down. Don't you think for the most part relationships end and marriages end because that person knows something about your body? That person has
No.
so much sexual experience with other people. Let me finish. Before I was rudely
Sorry.
interrupted. As I was
Go ahead.
saying, one of us can speak at a time. Do you feel like if most of the time if people relate, do you feel like relationship end because the person been having so much sex and dealt with so many people that they comparing their last relationship to the previous one and they can't be satisfied because they didn't have so much sexual history, both people, man and the woman, so they can't open themselves up because they got so much hurt and they can't bond with nobody.
No.
You know what I'm going with? Okay.
No.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
Because
That's cool.
she can say she can sit here all day and say that,
Okay.
me, but I money issues.
Mm. Well, I think it's a whole lot deeper. I think it's heart issues because they're not truly bonding and connected. So I think it takes more than sex, money, and kids to keep a serious relationship. But we got to move on. All right, just another quote. I want to say if you agree or disagree. The only way to be a good man and for modern day men in 2023 is to give a woman money wherever she asks for it, pay her bills without complaining, and let your woman show that fat ass off in public every day so she can get more likes and niggas in the DMs to take your place. This is the way. That's the way she can keep options open. And if you got a problem with that, you are insecure, controlling, broke motherfucker. Yes or no?
No, because I
And
still
why you
believe
disagree with
that
that?
we build, and it's a we thing.
You said,
We are in this together.
oh,
We're gonna do this together. We are going to make them jealous. We are gonna have something built. You know what I'm saying? That's how I.
okay. I got another one